to pull some cards. So that's what we're gonna do. This shirt is from Missguided. I just really like the back of it. Yeah, I don't know. Thought it was cool. So this is a end of the month forecast, and in this video I'm gonna do Cancer. I always start with them. So we'll just see what we get. And I've thought of a new placement for the cards that I'm gonna do. Let me go to my notes. So I'm gonna do, what did I decide to do? Okay, 7 cards. One's gonna be for the tone, meaning the overall energy. One card is gonna represent your friends, your family, your finances, your career, your mental health, and then advice. And I came up with that this morning because I watch a lot of tarot readers and it's always about relationships. So I'll watch like tarot reading for my sign, which is Cancer, and it starts talking about like meeting a soulmate. I already met mine, so that doesn't apply to me, and it's all that they talk about. But there's more going on in our lives than that. So that's what I came up with, and we'll see if this works. All right, so for Cancer, April, end of the month. Let me get my notes back up because I forget everything. As some of my close friends will tell you, my mind's like do, 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 do. All right. Cancer, Spirit, we need the tone, friends, family, work, mental health, or spirituality, and advice. I like to think that the cards that I need appear on top. So here we go. It's exciting. All right. Friends, family, finance, work, you. Instead of mental health, we'll say you. And advice. Okay. So, for the tone of how the rest of your month is going to go, we got the Queen of Wands, which is great. She's sitting there, she is celebrating, she is happy. For your friends, we got the 7 of Wands. For your family, we have the 8 of Wands. Lots of wands. For finances, this is great. 9 of Cups. For work, 7 of Swords. For you, 5 of Swords. Advice, 5 of Cups. Okay, so we'll start with the tone. And we got the Queen of Wands, like I was saying. If you hear something, my nephew is laying down for a nap, but I don't think he really wants to nap, so he's like talking and doing stuff. So this shows you being generous, creative, like you are letting your generosity flow. You have, you know, people around you that you're letting your energy go to, and you're happy about that. So that's the tone. So overall, I would say for the end of the month, you're definitely gonna have some hiccups, but I think overall you'll be happy with yourself. We'll get more back to that. In the friend spot, we have the Seven of Wands, which tells me that you may be in some form of like competition with a friend, but it's more friendly. It's definitely not negative. The card before this, the Six of Wands, represents like public recognition, and this is saying that you want to keep the momentum going, that you want to like still like not let the energy of that card go. You want to keep it going. And so since this is in the friend spot, I see either you and a friend are working on something creative, or you have, maybe y'all have the same business and y'all are kind of competing against each other. But I would say, you know, kind of, you know, talk with them, feed off that energy, get new ideas for each other. So I would say that for the friends. In the family, we have the Eight of Wands, and that's saying that there's some type of action that needs to happen. I'm not really sure what's going on. We could pull a signifier card to kind of see. All right, so in the family spot, something you're going to have to deal with. And that needs action. What are we dealing with, Cancers? Whoa. Judgment. Okay, so maybe someone within your family is like acting out, and you're gonna have to deal with, that's so weird, and that you're gonna have to deal with talking with them. The time has come for you to act upon that. If there's someone in your family, you know, letting you down or doing anything like that, you know, we just have to talk with them and, you know, support. At the end of the day, it's all about support when it comes to family. I'm gonna double check my words. So yeah, it's all about action. You know, you're ready to go. So in the family spot, if there's something that you haven't told a family member that bothers you, and Judgment is a major arcana card. Yeah, so Judgment is like the card of karma. That could be a little, you know, sticky situation. Okay, let's move on. So to the finances, we got the Nine of Cups, which is the wish card, meaning everything you've ever wanted can come to you. So in the finance spot, I would say maybe you're going to get some type of like promotion, which in the career spot, we have the Seven of Swords, which tells us that we need to keep our ideas to ourselves, that, you know, if you get a promotion or you're about to get a promotion, don't tell everybody. Trust me, I learned this the hard way. You tell people what's going on in your life, and they swoop in, they're like, oh, I want to do that too. And then, you know, they steal your ideas. So if you have something finance-wise, whether it's like some form of business you want to do, or you may be getting a promotion or something like that, I'm gonna piggyback off that financial position and go into the career position, and think that these might be connected. But I'm also telling you, not everyone at work is your friend. I learned that the hard way. And don't tell them what you want to do. If you want to go to school, or, you know, if you are getting promotion, if you're starting a business, you know, I think that whatever it is that you have planned or hoped for as far as finances is going to come to you this week or this end of the month. And, you know, because the Nine of Cups is all about, like, you've got everything that you want. But when I see the Seven of Swords right after it in the career section, I'm like, okay, if this has to do with your career, don't tell everyone, because you'll be betrayed. Okay? You will be betrayed, the Seven of Swords, in your career position. I want to pull a card just to see. I'm just going to pull one signifier card between the two, just to see if we can get kind of a better idea of maybe what it could be. Okay, the Empress. I think that the Empress is going to go with the Nine of Cups, because it's all about abundance, things coming for fruition, like maybe you've nurtured an idea and it's come to place. So that's going to be that signifier card. So whatever it is that you have been working on, a project at work, a business at home, I definitely see it taking off. Maybe you'll see like a boost within the end of the month, and it's going to make you more money. Sorry, I got a text message. All right, I want to do another signifier about what's going on career-wise, like at your job. Because why are we having to be quiet? Is it a person? Is this job not serving us right now? What could it be? I really wanted to make these videos like 15 minutes, so if you see like weird edits, it's because I cut some shit out. Shuffling is the longest part of anything. Okay. The wheel. Okay, so what this tells me is someone at work, if you have a job or something like that, or something to do with your career, it could be piggybacking off of what you have going on in your finance spot, which I think has something to do with some type of idea you're nurturing. We got the wheel, which is another major arcana card, and we have 3 of those. So Cancer, the end of the month, and I'm a Cancer, so I'm like, ugh, great. You're on to another phase. You're thinking of something new, and sometimes people don't like it when you're doing good, when you're being your best self. It disturbs people's soul, which is so sad. It truly is that you just can't trust people. So what I'm going to tell you in the career spot is you're on to something new. It could be a promotion, it could be a new idea, it could be this business or this new idea or this new project that we're working on. Don't tell everyone your ideas, okay? Because they're not going to want to see you on top. So right now, we're coming to the top of whatever it is we're doing, and someone is jealous. Someone can stab you in the back. So that's what I'm going to tell you on that note. And then the 5 of Swords is conflict as well, and it's telling you like you're having some form of disagreement or a battle with somebody, and you need to figure out. It basically comes back to that saying, like, pick your battles. Do you know deep down that this is something that you can win? If you know that you can't, and you know that maybe you're in the wrong, then you need to let that go, and you need to accept that. Because the 5 of Swords shows someone in the background celebrating, but it also shows someone defeated. So it's about trying to figure out, can I win this battle? Is this battle worth it? So you're having some form of, I think, inner thoughts with yourself. Should I act on this? Should I not? At the end of the day, you have to reflect on that and think that through. And in the advice section, we have the 5 of Cups, which is about loss, letting things go, sorrow, grief. You know, sometimes we just have to say goodbye to certain things or people in our life that's not serving us. And it's going to be terrible. Like, you know, you could lose. I don't think we're going to lose a job. I think that you might lose a friend. I think there might be a friend or someone you thought was close to you that is going to betray you based on how I have these lines lined out. And you're going to be really sad. But I think that with the 5 of Cups, it says you need to look around you, because while this sucks and, you know, this is something that had to happen, you have a lot of things around you. And the 5 of Cups, the woman on the card, she's sitting there looking at what she's leaving behind, like she's burying it, but then she has all these great things around her and she's kind of ignoring them right now. Don't do that. Like, we all go through phases of life where things suck, but at the end of the day, you know, we still have a lot of things to be thankful for. Let's pull a signifier for those 2 emotions, because that Death card wanted to jump out. That would be the end of something there. I don't know. Okay. So this definitely has something to do with some form of finances. Okay, so for the signifier, like I said, we got the Queen of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy. So maybe the person that you're having to deal with is a woman. I hate saying that because it's the Queen of Pentacles, but I'm going to go with my gut. It could be a woman that has some type of Taurus energy going on that's affecting you. You may have to leave this person alone. Or, you know, I think the moon is in Taurus right now. I want to say it is. I think it is. Or we're in Taurus season. So the overall energy of a Taurus could be affecting us right now. So that could be it too. That's interesting. And I am a Cancer, so while I'm reading this, I'm thinking about myself too. So definitely. Let's just do like a back of the deck energy to end on. I'm so like making this up as I go along the spread. He does not want to take a nap, and he's been laid down for an hour. Let's just see what we get. The Devil. Okay. So, the Devil usually represents ourself, the negative thought patterns within ourselves, but it also can represent somebody. Someone is definitely tempting us to this end of the month. Yeah. They are being bullheaded, Taurus, like I was saying. So, just think about what it is. I feel like it's gonna be in the family placement because that's where I see like some issues, or it could be some type of job related because you're having issues there as well. So that is what I think is going to happen for the end of the month. I'm not a psychic. I can't tell you what exactly is going to happen. You have to think about what these cards are, what I've said about them, apply them to your own life, and hopefully you can kind of see and be aware. But I would say the main thing that I would tell you about the end of the month is to keep being your generous, positive self. Okay, we're Cancers, we're moody, things happen. And I'd also like to say that this applies to you if you're a Cancer sun, moon, or rising. So if you are a Cancer sun and you're like, that doesn't make sense to me, go figure out your birth chart, see what your sun, moon, rising sign is, because that paints a whole picture. So, you know, keep being your generous self. Whatever idea you're working on, keep it to yourself. Don't tell everyone, because not everyone wants to see you doing good. Keep nurturing it like the Empress that we have. And then, yeah, like I was saying, you're about to be on to a new phase in life in your career section this week. I definitely see some conflict going on. I don't think it's in the friend position. It seems like that's going to be some form of like friendly conflict. I don't think it's going to be in the friend position. I just want to do, let's just see. No, because yeah, we have the Lovers in the friend position. So it's definitely not with that. You're having some friendly competition, some creativity with your friends. And it's just all love there. So it's definitely not there. So in your friend section, you're good. Your finance section, you're good for the end of the month. So just, you know, watch out for work. And if there's some, you know, issues within your family, you know, lovingly work on that. You know, sometimes people need to leave, you know, certain thought patterns and things away. And, you know, it could be something within yourself. So think about that. And that's all I have to say about the end of the month. So, all right, on to the next sign. Bye, Cancer.